So we've been to Wales and we've been to Scotland, and now I'm very pleased to introduce you to my Nurse First colleague, Elizabeth Piggott, who's going to bring us back home to Manchester. Elizabeth's a dietitian. She'll tell you everything else.
Team lead for the Community Nutrition Service in North Manchester. Malnutrition causes avoidable hospital admissions in care settings, and what I'd like to talk to you today is about how me and my team are actually trying to eradicate malnutrition within the care settings. First of all, I'd like to introduce Mary. Mary is an 89-year-old lady that lives in one of our care settings in North Manchester. I'd quite like to see a show of hands of people here today who feel that Mary appears to be healthy and well nourished. Thank you. As I said, I met Mary when we were doing our pilot project for 3 months in 5 of the care settings, and Mary lives in one of them. When we were introduced to Mary, the care home staff said they had increasing concerns for her appetite over the last couple of months that had actually dwindled. The GP had prescribed oral nutritional supplements, which are a low volume drink to have in between meals. As Mary's appetite had dwindled, the GP had increased the nutritional supplements that she'd been prescribed, so she was now offered between 4 and 5 supplements a day. When we spoke to Mary to ask her why she wasn't able to manage to have her meals, she said that she felt very full from this large volume that she was having to have, that was almost a litre. When we looked at the amount of calories that Mary was now having from the supplements and the small amount of diet that she was having, it was significantly more than she needed. This had meant that she'd now gained weight and, following a recent fall, had become bedbound and had developed a pressure ulcer. As quite a few of you raised your hands, we imagine and we have the assumption that malnutrition means that we're imagining somebody who's very frail and very underweight. Malnutrition means bad nutrition, and it takes the form of both under and over nutrition. And as we found in Mary's case, it has the same consequences, particularly for our residents in the care settings, whether they're under or overnourished. Through the pilot, we were able to look at the 5 care homes, and we actually found an iceberg of patients. From the 5 care settings, we knew 12 of the patients. There was actually a further 48% of the 146 residents who weren't known to our service and at risk of malnutrition. Within this iceberg, 18% of them were at moderate risk of malnutrition. 22% were at severe risk of malnutrition from being undernourished, and 20% were at severe risk of malnutrition from overnutrition. What we also found is that people who are at risk of malnutrition had a 50% increase in being admitted into hospital. What we've been able to do through the pilot is to create an innovative programme that identifies champions within the care setting from both the catering and the care staff. We've given them the skills to be able to recognise who is at risk of malnutrition in their care setting and facilitate them to treat their residents with food and make adaptations to their care plan and to their menu and their mealtime experience. We've also offered mentorship in the challenges that they face in dealing with people with dementia, weight management and also diabetes. Within the 5 care homes, over the 3 months, we've reduced the rate of malnutrition by 75%. This equates to avoiding 7 hospital admissions over the next 12 months. And we've also reduced the reliance on nutritional supplements, like we found with Mary. We've been able to reduce the cost of nutritional supplements by 45%. The total savings for the pilot were £25,400, and the cost of resources and staffing for the 3 months was £4,500. This has given us a total impact of £20,900. We've been supported by North Manchester Clinical Commissioning Group to extend the pilot over 12 months over 15 homes. If we could do this over our 14 care homes in North Manchester, we would have an impact of £160,000 every year. Therefore, nutrition mentorship in care settings prevents avoidable hospital admissions, and we are one step closer to eradicating malnutrition.